Hey guys, how's it going? Vinny here, or Tim, or Mass Monitor, whatever you want to call me. And the reason why I'm here is because I wanted to discuss something that is a legitimate thing. It's real, and it is PPFD, post Palefest depression. I was originally going to call it PPFDD, post Palefest depression disorder, or syndrome, or anything like that. Because, and it's a legitimate thing. There actually is a real medical term for it. And basically, what the medical term is it is a depression that is sought, that it is not sought, but it happens with people whenever they are dealing with something. Um, Think of like a sugar rush. You know, you get a sugar rush or a sugar high, and that you suddenly hit the sugar rush goes away, and you hit that low. And that's basically what's happened. You know, everybody's doing stuff the way how Palefest is for us. Like, Palefest is built for certain people, you know, and for us, it's like the perfect calculation, like the perfect formula for us to enjoy ourselves, and we did. And because of that, like I said, it's a dopamine dump. You know, dopamine is that chemical in your brain that releases into your body the rewards for doing things you truly wanted to do in your life. And so people like me and others that were there and experienced Paleface as a vendor, as a creator, as a performer, we were having so much of this, you know, dopamine and serotonin, all the good good chemicals that your brain is releasing into your body and stuff the whole time during Palefest, you know. So it's just a constant feeding, you know, and you're just soaking it all in, and everything is looking great and everything's feeling great and stuff, and then Palefest is now over. So that amount um, of serotonin, dopamine, endorphins, stuff like that, um, stops. Because you get endorphins just through walking and stuff. And when you're at Palefest, you are on your feet. You're walking. You're walking up and down the aisles and going to greet people and talk to other vendors and artists and stuff. So you're always on your feet and moving around. So that's releasing endorphins, in your brain, or as I like to call them, the dolphins. Um, and releasing the serotonin, all that stuff. So all this good stuff is getting released into from your brain and your body, like natural. It's inside of you. And then, you go back home, and now it's just a regular day. You're not walking as much anymore. You're not cruising and schmoozing and all that stuff. So you're getting less endorphins, and you're not doing the Palefest dopamine dump anymore. So now there's less dopamine going into your body, less serotonin, all that stuff. And so it is you've had that level of a high, of a Palefest high, of a dopamine high, endorphin high, and that when you're home now, and or you going back to your job, uh and I'm not saying that you're going back home to something terrible, like I'm not going back home to something terrible. I love my job, I love my mask making, I love my family, my sons, my wife, all of it, it's great. But it's like, it's one of those things where you have that really cool event experience and stuff. It'd be the same, if somebody else in your family went to go to like a special concert that they've always wanted to go to, and this, that, and the other, and then they get home. It's not saying anything bad about how you're living at home. It's just saying that you just experienced this event that unloaded a bunch of good chemicals to your body through your brain, and now you don't have that much anymore, and so you're dealing with the crash. You're dealing with the crash of not getting so much. So it's the sugar high, it's now the sugar low. You're crashing out. You're bottoming out, and now you have to slowly get back up to that. And I honestly, inside, looking at how things are and stuff, that's the best way I can probably explain why this is happening to a lot of us that are just depressed, that and it's not a depression exactly. Like, we're not dealing with depression. Some people are, some people aren't. It's just saying it's a depressing thing because you dealt with so much, and so much was released into your body, and you're feeling so good, and now you don't get that right now. Or you can still get it, but maybe not in as an extreme of a dose as it was last, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for you guys and stuff. So some of us dealt with 4 days of it. Some of us only dealt with 1 or 2 days of it, but it was enough that getting away from it, we hit that crash. We suddenly crashed out. We bottom out. And so now it's looking to get back up that way. And one of the things I was even thinking of myself, and that's the best way of explaining it, because there's nothing that I don't want here at home. I love everything that's here at home. It's just that was an extra, that was like, extra icing on the cake and stuff. And so the only thing that I can think that I'm going to do to combat it is just remember and constantly think about everything that happened at this year's Pale Fest, at last year's Pale Fest, and some of you guys the year before, and the open house. And still do recollections, reminiscing and stuff like that. And that'll bring a little bit of it up just through the memory of it and whatnot. And even talking about it, and 6 months from now, we'll probably post something on House of Mass Hangout or something like that. That goes, hey, remember when Bishop started involving people in the pit during the band's performance and stuff? Remember when all the pool noodles were dumped out during the Green Jello set? And then he suddenly at the end of the set was like, bring it back. Remember when Swollen Teeth had the surprise performance? Like one of my fun little memories I can share right now is me actually having Trash Bag Ghost stand up, and I'm teaching him a comedy spot that I came up with that I've used a handful of times in the ring. So I'm also showing him chain wrestling and stuff. So because Trash Bag Ghost was genuinely interested in it, and he's got other friends in the wrestling business. So when he was asking me questions about it, I was very entertained by it. So that's like a quick memory. And if you guys, and this is what I'd say, if you guys are watching this right now and you attended Pale Fest, whether it be this year, last year, the year before, or even the open house, maybe comment below a really good, fun memory that you have and of your Pale Fest experience. Put it down the bottom and just let us know something really cool that happened during Pale Fest that's like, gave you a little smile and just released just that little bit more dopamine than you normally get. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reminisce about stuff. I'm going to not just out all of my scores from Pale Fest. I'm going to do videos little by little and just release them just because it's a nice little treat. For example, today, I want to show this off. They're such a cool group, the Ghost Giving guys, Tim Young and all of them, and Ricardo Grimm, Dex. There's a whole, I was calling them the Grimm Camp and stuff like that. But right before it was time for me to go, they handed me this, and I was so happy about it. And I actually haven't even opened it up yet, but I'm a patron, and I saw the Pale Fest score post from AJ, so I thought, what better time to open it than now. So, and I love the box is cool, so I'm keeping the box. We got the wrapping in here. Take that out. Oh, that's so cool. I am a collector of pins. If you don't know, I have a lab coat, my battle lab coat that I have covered in pins, and these are going to be even more pins I'm going to cover them in. So let me take these guys out first and show them off to you guys. So right there we got Brothers Grimm. Love that. Grimm TV. Oh my gosh. Another Grimm. Oh, I like that one. Ooh, over here. There, we got that Grimm button. The Ghost Giving button. Back from the they think they see in ghosts. And this Grimm as well. Awesome pieces. I love buttons. I like buttons, I like stickers, I especially like patches. And then we got a sticker set right here. Ooh, we got holographic Grimm. We have, I believe this is glow in the dark. Oh yeah. So we got glow in the dark right here. That's awesome. Ooh, we got two Awesome. One of these guys are going on my McChill. That is so cool. So, you know what? I got to open that right now, show everybody one of these pieces. And I got more pieces, and you know what? I'm going to just span them out. And by doing that, and I'm going to show off some of the exclusives that I made. I meant to do it before Pale Fest, but I just ran out of time because I was busy trying to get enough done. And so that's what I'm going to do. Little by little, I'm just going to slowly release more, reminisce, show off some cool stuff, and just keep it going throughout. And you know, maybe that'll help out with the PPFD, if you will. And maybe you guys do it as well, you know. Just don't, like I said, if you guys have a really cool memory of what happened at this year's Pale Fest, mention it below, you know. We can all share. Maybe we'll consider this our PPFD support support group, huh? How's that sound? I like having fun, guys, you know. I mean, it's just a fun little experiment of mine, you know, because science. Anywho, that's all I gotta say for now about it. And hopefully, you know, we'll get through the year together, guys. And we'll see you guys at next year's Pale Fest. Hopefully. And I'm still pushing for it to be Pale Fest for life. Anyway, have a good one, guys. And remember, because I forgot.